Hi guys, this is my review of the DaYan+MF8 4x4 version 3. I got this cube from Wallbuys.com and I'll leave a link to where you can get this in the description below. And also for the unboxing, if you haven't seen it, I'll leave it in the description below so you can go watch that. So this is DaYan+MF8 4x4 version 3. It should have an improvement. It's supposed to be an improvement from the version 1, and you can see there the size. This is a 62mm cube, which is the size of a Shangshao 4x4, and this is, I believe, a 66 or 67mm cube. So I prefer the smaller size one because it feels like the Shangshao. It fits my hand perfectly, and this one is just a tad too big. So performance wise, this cube really, I gotta tell you, I'm speaking the truth, it really sucks. The outer layers are really crunchy, clicky, catchy, loud, rough, not good at all. So let me do some algorithms and you can really see what I mean. And it also locks up once in a while, and it pops. So as you can see, you might not really see much of a much thing to it, but I gotta tell you, if you have it in your hands, you really know what I mean. If you have one, you know what I mean. The turning is just really sucky, really hard to turn, really rough. There's too many things going on at once. It feels like it's grinding on every single piece in there, and it just doesn't feel right. It's just really hard to turn. It's not really smooth like the DaYan 4x4 version 1. As you can see, I can turn it easily. It's really soft turning. It's really buttery because of the lube. And I also have lubed this one, but I lubed it the exact same way as this one, but this just doesn't. It just doesn't turn out the same way. It's just really grindy, really locky, really rough kind of feel. If you have one, as I said, you really know what I mean. It's really annoying. But as with inner layers go, the inner layers aren't too bad. It's smooth, but it does catch and doesn't really turn smoothly at all. Like they don't really, when I want to do like a turn, it just doesn't turn smooth, like doesn't go with what I'm doing with my fingers. But the smoothness, it really is smooth. So if I were to rate the performance of this cube, I would really rate it about 3 out of 10, because it's just not that good. The outer layers and the inner layers save it from getting a few marks. So corner cutting, you can see it doesn't really corner cut too well. I don't want to force it too much because it pops really easily, just like the DaYan+MF8 4x4 version 1. But it can do 45, but I just have to be careful. And you can see there, it just doesn't line up right. It just wants to, every piece just wants to go straight away. It's just really annoying. It doesn't really flow. Look at this one, everything's intact when I do it. See, everything's intact, but when I do it to this one, you can see it's just like the Panshi basically. The Panshi does this. It's just not stable, and it's just not right. Reverse corner cutting, it does do a bit, but don't want to force it because it can pop just like the DaYan+MF8 4x4 version 1. Lockups go, it does lock up with the outer layers. The cube basically does lock up. You just have to, I don't know if I've got the tensions right, but this is the perfect tension I think, because I've tried tightening just a bit and it just goes way too tight. So this is probably the perfect tension for it. So corner cutting is not too good. Lockups is not that good. It pops easily. So it's not really too good. So I'll show you guys some pieces, and I also have to tell you something. So when I was lubing it, after I assembled it, when I had to put these centerpiece in, one of the red piece and one of the blue piece snapped in half. And I had to super glue it on. That's why these two layers, when I turn it, feels different to the other ones. So I don't know why it's doing it, but it does it. So I'll take a corner and edge piece out. As you can see here, this is the corner piece. The base is really big and wide, and this is the edge piece. There's not much to it. It just reminds me they're trying to, I don't know why it reminds me of Zanchi, but really, I don't know, man. It's just this. Let's compare it to the version 1. You can see here the corner base is a bit smaller than the version 1. You can see this one's rounded, this one's more triangular. And it's just that they have just made this bit come out a bit. So it's probably supposed to stop it from popping, but it doesn't really stop it from popping. So let's put that to a side. And you can look at the centerpiece. It just looks like they have dips and all those sorts of fancy things, but it doesn't really help the cube at all. So I don't really like reviewing this cube. So I'm just going to quickly end it because there's nothing much to say about it. All I got to say, it's really not worth the money this cube costs. It just, I don't know, it's just really bad, not a good cube at all. Okay, so that popped as well, so I'll pick it up later on. It's right here. So you can see so many things are going on. It just doesn't really make me want to review this cube that much. So that's all I got to say. I'll just do this later. Recommendation, nope, I don't recommend this. This cube is way too expensive and it just sucks so bad. It's not really an improvement from the DaYan+MF8 4x4 version 1. This one is so much better than this one, so I don't really recommend the DaYan+MF8 4x4 version 3. Save your money. It's about 20 bucks. You can get 2 Shengshou 4x4s for that price. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though I sound so dull and just meh. But oh well, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.